Hey Aries, what's going on? I hope you're very well. My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. I'm going to do, it's like a little oracle card reading for October, if I can talk. But you know, timeless message, blah blah blah. You are so welcome here, Aries. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you taking the time to check out the reading. And if you know, hopefully it'll resonate and you'll enjoy it. And if you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. Okay, give these a quick shuffle. And I want to start off with one of these bad boys. So what's the message for Aries? Wow, that's a lovely card to get. That's actually like one of my favorite cards in this deck. You have the Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? So I'm not sure what you've been through, maybe in your whole life, Aries, or just maybe recently, but you have a number 9 here as well, right? So there's some kind of huge cycle coming to an end and you're about to get your happily ever after, right? So just know that whatever shit you have been through, you're coming into a period of your happily ever after. Okay. What else for Aries? Please, you have surrender, frustration. I'm gonna get 3 of these. What else for Aries? Surrender to the wisdom of your body. And surrender worry. I'm gonna take that one too. Put those over here. So you have surrender, frustration. So you might be feeling very frustrated, right? Because I feel like you're in a holding period at the moment, because you've obviously finished, you're finishing a huge cycle, right? And you're about to come into your happily ever after. So basically, think of it as a depressurization chamber, right? That's the right word, right? Like they're recalibrating you because you've been in a tough place and you don't want to take that tough place vibe with you into your happily ever after, right? So you're kind of in like a decompression chamber at the moment, okay? So there's no point in being frustrated with yourself or the situation. Just surrender. That's the message. You have surrender to the wisdom of your body. So I think this card is about, now Aries have a tendency to work themselves into the ground. You're kind of like Capricorn, right? Because you're like, I want to keep going, right? But at some point you're gonna have to rest. So this, I feel, is a time for you to kind of rest. Okay, you're recalibrating your brain, you're recalibrating your spirit and your body. So just go with it, you know? Please don't try to work past your body screaming at you that it needs rest and sleep. Okay, nobody is expecting you to do that, and if they are, then they can fuck off, okay? Because they wouldn't do it. So why are you expected to do it? Just because you're Aries? No. You also have surrender worry. Okay, so again, the same kind of message, like there's no point in worrying like about being stuck in this place. There's no point about worrying about what other people are doing. All you can do is kind of give in at the moment. But just know that whatever's happening, there is a happily ever after coming your way very soon, and you have surrender, stubbornness, okay? So I feel like, you know, maybe, you know, you're Aries, you're being a little stubborn about this. You don't want to rest, you don't want to stay still, you want to keep moving forward, but it's not the time for that because you're in the depressurization chamber. And also, I don't know, maybe you're being stubborn about a particular situation. Let me just read it. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Maybe you're annoyed. I mean, this is a general reading, it's not a love reading, you know, but apply it to any situation. Like, because not everything is black and white, right? Sometimes there's gray. There's always gray, right? So if you're gonna know if you're feeling, because that could just be you're feeling stubborn about relaxing into the process, or you're feeling stubborn about a particular situation. If you know that that's true, then you take that message for you. Okay, wow, that came out so fast. You have the buffalo. Be thankful for all that you have. So they're not saying that you're being ungrateful, but they're just saying keep your vibration high and keep being grateful, right? Even if you're in this like stuck period and you're like, because the thing is, Aries hate to be stuck because you're the builders, you're the, you know, you're the doers, you're the go-getters. So being stuck is like torture, right? The camera just went to 555, so change is coming. But you know, don't let the fact that you're stuck make you frustrated and anxious and worried, because you're supposed to be where you are. Okay, so keep your vibration high. You know, one way to do that is to think of things to be grateful for, because you may not be exactly where you are, exactly where you want to be, but you have this happily ever after coming. So just, you know, think like basic things, right? You know, like I am grateful that I have food in the house. I'm grateful that I have a warm bed to sleep in. Or, you know, if you live in Scotland, I'm grateful that I have a bed to sleep in. You know, just anything that you can think of to be grateful for, because it will help. It raises your vibration. And I'm going to take that one. That's screaming out to me. Do your chores, Aries. Because, I don't know, maybe you've been ignoring your chores, right? Isn't he cute? Because, you know, when you get, it's kind of like Gemini energy, when you get into this like worrying and like being frustrated and angry and stuff, you might be kind of living in your head, or, you know, just not being very grounded because you're fire, right? But like doing your chores will help you ground yourself. So focus on the little things instead of being annoyed that you're not moving forward, or being stuck, because you're not stuck. Like I said, you're in the depressurization chamber. You know, focus on the little things. Clean the house, do the dishes, cook a decent meal, do the shopping, right? Do the little things that you've been ignoring that need to be done. Take the recycling out, right? That always perpetually needs to be done. You know what I mean? So I'm also going to take a few of these to see what's coming in for you. Okay. Pathway that, yeah, you see how it's blessed as well. See the butterflies? Like there's a new pathway opening up for you, and it's like blessed. You have something really, really happy coming in. Could be an earth sign coming towards you, or this could be you coming into money. Yeah, you definitely have change coming in. It is coming. You might even, some of you might move house. Obviously that doesn't have to be the case, but you have sudden wealth as well. So this is number 11, and you have 777. So the 777 is like wish fulfillment coming true, you know, like dream come true. And the 11 is being on the right path. Excuse me. So you're not on the wrong path. I feel like you're just resisting. I feel like you're maybe resisting the path because it hasn't come about in exactly the right way that you wanted it to or something. But sometimes you just have to give in, right? So I feel like you're gonna have I mean, you might actually have wealth coming in. I'm going to clarify that. Let's get one more. In fact, you know what? I'm going to leave that there. And I'm going to clarify these with... What am I going to clarify them with? How about some of these? Because I moved my tarot cards because I was like, I'm just going to make it all oracle cards. No, I might actually have to... Oh no, I do have a set of cards. Hold on, Aries. I forgot I bought these for Halloween. It is prepare yourselves. It is the Hocus Pocus tarot deck. Yeah, I know, like I was so excited when I got it. I don't usually like indulge in these kind of themed tarot decks, but I was like, oh my god, I must have it, because I was like obsessed with this as a kid. They're quite big to shuffle, so just bear with me, but they've been cleaned and everything. Okay, so clarify sudden wealth. I think some of you have been worried about money, or you've been overworking yourself. So you have the 8 of pumpkins, which is pentacles. Aren't these cute? They're so cute. So the 8 of pentacles is working. Something you've been working on is going to come in, okay? You have sudden wealth here. I feel like this is about money. I feel like some of you have been worried about money. Like maybe your job. Maybe your job is not going as well as you thought it would, or something. There's something you've been working on that you've had your head down trying to achieve. It is going to take off, okay? It may happen quite suddenly. Clarify change, please. Yeah, I feel like I'm not supposed to clarify that because it is a general reading. Okay, we'll take that one. At the bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. The page, oh my god, no way. And you have the Knight of Cups underneath that. The Queen of Cups. The Knight of Wands. I'm just going to take those two. I'm just going to take that one. So you have the Page of Cups here, the Page of Potions, which is, it can be a couple of things, okay? You take it as it resonates. I would take this to be, is that focus? There we go. I would take this to be new love. Okay, the Page of Cups is usually new love coming in. I don't know who that is. Because it's not the brother. Who is that? Does anyone know who that is from Hocus Pocus? Yeah, change, sorry. The Page of Cups is new love. But if you're not looking for love, this is a new pathway opening up to you. Like something that you have been spiritually guided to do. I see a lot of things here, okay? For some of you, this is like, for those of you looking for love, this is new love coming in. Could be a Pisces. For others of you, you're going down a new path that spirit had, like money, possibly to do with like career or some kind of side hustle where you're going to make money. Something to do with like something kind of creative and arty. You're being pushed down this path. And I think it makes you happy. So go with it. And it's going to make you money. Okay, you're going to have to work hard at it, but it will make you money. Like quite a bit of money, I think. For those of you who have already done that, like you already feel like you're on your true path in terms of money, like in terms of your job, it's going to pay off, okay? I feel like it might come in very suddenly, like all the work that you've put in is it's going to pay off, all right? And I'm going to get one of these to close down your reading, Aries. This is the Kyle Gray something deck. One day I'm going to update my list of decks in the description. Okay, what else for... I'll just take that one then. What else for Aries? Do you know what? We're going to take them both. I'm going to also take that one. Okay, so definitely coming to the end of a cycle, okay, because you have Anunnaki, light codes, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. So you're coming to the end of a pretty big cycle. So, you know, you're in like I said, the decompression chamber. That's what I was trying to say. God, what was I saying before? Depressurization. Oh my god, decompression chamber. There's gonna be there's an energetic shift happening. Okay. You also have Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. And you have inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. So that is what you are doing, right? And I feel like you're actually being forced, is what I want to say, to be stable, like to stay in one place and to, like, you know, lay foundations, right? Doing your chores, like, because I suffer from this too as a Gemini. Like, I'm always like, I want to be over there, I want to do that, but it's like once you get there, you're kind of disappointed with it because you spent all that time bigging it up, right? Like, life just is the boring stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's, I don't know, I struggle with that as an air sign, but like, you have to do your chores. That's life. You know what I mean? Like, you have to stay in one place eventually. Like, you have to, you know, or at least one. Yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like that's what you're doing. I mean, you don't have to, but I feel like that's what you're doing. Like, you're staying in one place, like you're laying a foundation for for the happy ever after to come in. The root chakra is like the foundation of, like, I feel like you're releasing fears, and there may have been a fear around like a lack of money that you've brought forward from like a past life or from your parents or something, and you had this work ethic of like, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. And I feel like you're kind of releasing that now. But yeah, like, doing chores is something like associated with the root chakra because it's about being in the present moment, right? You're not worrying about what's going to happen. You're like, okay, well, that stuff might happen, but at the same time, the house is minging. I need to clean the house, and I can't just keep eating frozen pizza. I have to have something. I have to have a vegetable before I die. You know, I have to pay the bills. You know, I got to iron my clothes. I got to go to work. You know, so I feel like this is what you're focusing on at the moment, and it might be frustrating for you that you're just stuck in one place. But I feel like it's kind of part of your future, Aries, because I feel like, you know, some of you have new love coming in, and I feel like you're about to lay a foundation with this person, so you're gonna have to stay in one place, probably for most of you, right? And you're kind of learning to be okay with that. And you have voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. So a lot of you might have been working on your throat chakra too. Like, a lot of you may have some kind of job, or you may be going into some kind of job where spirit speaks through you in some way for some of you. But yeah, I feel like you might be working on your throat chakra. You have a lot of divine support, whatever this is, because this is some, if it's love, just trust that it is divinely supported and divinely guided. Like, there's a plan and it's all going according to plan. And with your work as well, whatever this new venture is, or whatever this venture is, particularly if it's some kind of spiritual, even if it's not spiritual, it is spiritual because you've been guided towards it. It's like part of your thing, like part of your life's plan, that you're supposed to be doing it. Like this new creative venture. So you are supported, okay? And it's in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing. So that is your reading, Aries. I hope it was useful. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate it so much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light.